Alright, I cheated and did a quick commit in between these two videos, but I haven't changed anything else. Currently coming to grips with the fact that the way I set it up, I'm not actually using the required items, which I'd really like to be doing. So let's instead get our action. We'll just index into not entirely dyslexic. Alright. Our actions consist of the name and any required item. Here we go. It's getting to the point where this should really probably be a hash, but no, never mind. I don't want to do that. I was thinking about I could have two more entries into the action, a success string and a fail string. And the fail string is what we display if they didn't have the required item, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright. So, if the action happens to be wave, then you wave. If the action is feed, however, we're going to do something a bit more complicated. This is what we'll do if inventory contains this should be action as well. So for inventory contains the item, in this case a sandwich, then you actually, unless it contains the sandwich, we will instead return and really, if we were working on this longer, we could take a lot of this generic code out and this would be the one method that we get called for any action that they try to do that doesn't have the linked item or linked items. We'd probably want to deal with multiple items at some point required for an action, but otherwise we can return our success message after we do inventory.delete the item. And since we're not doing anything after room actions right now, we can instead just be returning this as well, because that last return null becomes redundant, or nil becomes redundant. Well, let's see what obvious bugs we've overlooked. Item sandwich. Okay, so we need a line break there. Things we've forgotten so far. East. We can still move around. We still can't go places we shouldn't. We can. Undefined method contains. Let's see what that method actually is for an array. Hey, we're still in array already. just do find index. Let's see, our first issue was item string. Should have a line break before it or after it. After it. Find index will return nil if it doesn't exist, which will evaluate to false, I believe. We can double check the docs while we have them open. Returns nil if no match is found. Thanks, Ruby. Let's make sure we're not using contains anywhere else. Looks like we're good. All right. Okay, all right. It appears here, which is better. Wave. Wave shows me the second room instead of looking. We probably don't want our directions to do unrecognized commands. We should think about how we'll fix that. Which is probably just having directions that don't go anywhere. Food for thought. Don't know if it's worth fixing. Let's see, what was it? Get a sandwich. Couldn't find H. Oh no. So we've got plenty of errors we want to fix. Get's not working. As well as what was it? Oh, wave is displaying incorrectly. Let's see. Room actions. Interesting. We'll use some dirty debugging to just see where we're at. Puts room actions with this will hopefully help us see what's going on with our logic and make it a little clearer. Parse exits. Let's make this invalid because it's not necessarily unrecognized. Oh, we're still in our game, actually. Oh, exit still works. So we still see our room when we look. But wave wasn't working. Notice we're not getting any message. Oh, because wave matches west. Because we didn't end our string. That's what I get for not typing any negative matches that I didn't want it to match into Ruby. Let's see, we've got ending strings on all of these, but Let's see if we've got Revealer still open. Oh, no, I closed it. Huh. Interesting. Wave should not be getting matched by this. However, it does pick up a W at the end of the string. Ah, so it was action matching our east. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Which is because these ones right here don't have start of the strings. So it'll match if the string ended there. Alright, wave is an invalid command, which is at least a step in the right direction. So, parse input. We're getting the invalid command, which means parse actions isn't returning anything. However, we never got to any of these because we never saw these getting called. Alright, so we are getting to parse actions with wave. It's not going to match that because I didn't put the find many matches, which is also why that won't work. Man, what a day. Which means we can probably go kill our debugging code, but wave, which goes to parse actions, which goes to room actions, and doesn't find wave in room actions. Alright, so coming up with wave, if current room actions find index. Oh, it's not finding index. Because actions are multiple things, so we need to be doing a select. We'll just steal our earlier one. And we're going to want to know if the length of this is greater than 0. Looks like we're going to go right on into a 7th video. Man. Isn't debugging fun? So let's see, we want to select where our first item, the action name. We'll just check for direct matches. Actually, I'm just going to store straight into action here. And we'll resume shortly.